Alright, hi guys, I hope this works. This is just a super quick video, or I'm trying to make it quick because I promised you guys an update on Monday and it is now Friday and we still don't have an update. I'm going to try my best to upload this video this afternoon so that you guys have it by tonight. First off, I'm sorry about the lighting. I hope I don't have to redo all of this. It's just super dark in here because today, or like yesterday already, we were like at 29 degrees and today, like, it is 9 in the morning, I believe, and outside it already has like 25 degrees. Like, we're looking at plus 36 on Sunday, I think. So, that's number one with the lighting. Number two, we're looking to have our pool filled. We set it up like one of those above ground ones. We set it up last night. So our water guy is supposed to be coming like any minute, so I don't know when he's coming. And when he's coming, Bailey's gonna start barking, and then I'm gonna have to leave and finish up later. No, that's not actually him yet. That's just the highway. Because my front door is open to try and get some fresh air in here. So, as of like what's new with me and my cycle, okay, so today is, let me look, cycle day 22. I should have been more prepared. Okay, I'm gonna have to show you guys like two things. But, so over the weekend, nothing much really happened. My one-fold tests were negative. I think I was testing 3 times a day, just twice in the morning because of my pee issues, and then I try once in the afternoon just because it was really hot already last weekend and I felt so dehydrated. Like, as soon as I don't get enough water, I get really bad headaches, like horrible. Trying to make this quick. So what happened was, so on, when was it? Monday? Yeah. Okay, so from Sunday to Monday, I had a horrible, like, we had a horrible night. It was awful. I had maybe 5 minutes of sleep for that whole night, and then an hour maybe in the morning when Matt left. Matt maybe had an hour of sleep, and he had to work 10 hours, and it was super hot. So, obviously, and of course, that one day, I did not, like, I was not able to take my temp because on 5 minutes of sleep, and, like, there's no way that temp would have even mattered. So, plus, I think that 5 minutes of sleep was after 3 a.m., so that kind of sucked. But that morning, I took a test, like, with my first morning urine, and it was pretty dark, but not, like, awfully dark. And then I held my pee, like always, and I took a test with my second morning urine, and it was really dark. Like, one of the darkest ones I've seen yet, but it wasn't a positive yet. That's kind of what confuses me still. But what I've been doing, like, just unconsciously, I guess, is when I take a test, I would leave my pee on the side until the next time that I'm testing. That's when I would rinse it out, dry it out, and then test with, like, that new pee or whatever. But I'd always keep that pee on the side just in case. And so when I took my test with the second morning urine, first of all, I completely forgot about the test itself. So that was kind of like, yeah, it was like cycle day 18, I believe, on Monday. So I was just at the point where I kind of gave up on everything anyway. So it was just like, okay, I'm gonna pee and I'm gonna look at it later, and then it's gonna be negative anyway. So I had breakfast and stuff, and I walked past the bathroom to put our dishes away, or my dishes, and like do all that stuff. And as I walked by, I was like, oh yeah, I took a test. So I walked into the bathroom and I looked at it, and it was super dark. I'll try to insert a picture if I can. If not, you guys will have to wait, just because I want to get this update up and I don't want to make it too long, but I'm already blabbing. Like always. But you guys love me, right? So, like I said, it was really dark, like super dark, but I still wouldn't have considered it a positive just because the test line was still not as dark as the control line, but it was pretty dark. So I sat back down, I sent the picture to Emily and my husband, and both of them were like, oh, that's super dark, but Emily obviously was like, yeah, but still not quite a positive, maybe this afternoon. So my husband was like, oh, that's so dark, but obviously, like, he doesn't quite get that it needs to be the same color yet. So I sat down and I, like, watched some Chrono Ones, I think, or something, And then I was like, you know what, I still have that piece. So what I'm going to do is, like, I'm going to take a digital one. So I used that same second morning urine, and I took one of the, sorry for all the traffic, I hope you guys can hear me. So I took one of the clear blue digital ones, and I used that with the same second morning urine. And like I literally put it right on my TV stand so that I wouldn't forget to look at it, because like it goes away after a certain amount. And then I think I got a phone call, or the show was too good or something, and I completely forgot about it. And then I got up again and I walked past it, and I just looked at it and kept walking. I'm like, oh crap, but it was already blank. And then I was like, great, now I'm gonna have to redo it again and waste another one. But when I pulled it out to test again, I guess when you pull it out, it shows the, because, okay, what happens is, I guess if you leave it, like if you get your result and you pull it out right away, the result kind of disappears. But apparently if you leave it in, and for the 10 minutes or whatever, and the, like, the last sign that's like your result or whatever goes away by itself, but the stick is still in, then when you pull it out, it's going to show it again. So that's kind of what I figured out. I didn't know that either. So when I pulled it out, all of a sudden I see a smiley face. And I was like, what? What just happened? And I looked at the test, and like both of the lines were so dark, like same color, same everything, and so dark. I'm like, why wouldn't the Wanfo have detected the same thing and the clear blue does? So then I started worrying, and I started asking questions on my pregnancy sites and stuff, and some people were like, oh, Wanfo's better than the digital ones. Another lady was like, oh, I hate Wanfo, like they never do anything for me, and I go with the clear blue. So I was like, you know what, in the end it doesn't really matter, because I was disappointed last time, and I didn't ovulate after I had a positive on the clear blue. So obviously I'm going to have to wait for my blood work and my temperatures. Okay, so I did not tell my husband about what happened, and of course that was that day where we were both so exhausted from not sleeping at all, so we did not get any BDing in, because my husband came home at 5, I think, and as soon as he got home, he got a shower, he ate. I think he was in bed by 7 p.m. because after 10 hours and like an hour's sleep, you're just exhausted. So obviously I couldn't be like, oh, let's, you know, so I tried to be kind of like sneaky and stuff. So we did get some BDing in the morning before he went to work, so that was good. And then I kind of like I didn't tell him that it was an actual positive. He thought that it was just that almost positive, and then the positive would be happening soon, because I wanted to try if he's more comfortable not knowing that now matters, right? And he was like, he just didn't know. It was just fun for him, right? So so then on Tuesday, obviously we BD'd in the morning, and we BD'd again at night. And then I think we BD'd again on Wednesday night too. Last night we didn't, just because like to take a break or whatever, but I'm going to try again tonight too. I'll show you guys my temp chart and stuff too, and I'll show you the OPKs right now too, but they're obviously dried up, but just so you guys can see. So obviously I was waiting for my temperature to go up, and it did. It went up pretty high. The last 3 days I'm comfortable with my temperatures. With this morning's, not so much, just because it was really hot last night. And I woke up at around 1 because we had a thunderstorm going on, and my dog wasn't feeling well. She hates thunderstorms. So she came to bed, which made it even warmer, and she was just sitting in there like breathing really heavily and like making me all warm again. So I think it took me half an hour to fall back asleep. Plus I was really hot, and I'm guessing that obviously like my internal body temperature goes up to when it is that hot. So this weekend might be a little bit hard for me to actually know how high my temperatures are, but I don't think they'd be like horribly like different than before. But with this morning's temperature being as high as it was, fertility friend finally realized my ovulation too. My other website did not yet. I don't know why, but it's probably because I obviously did miss that one temperature on the day of my positive OPK. So I'll show you this, and I'll show you my OPKs, and then I'll try to insert some actual better pictures that I took with my phone the day of so you guys can see it, but I can't promise that I'm going to be able to put those in there. Woohoo! Look at that spike. Okay, so this is what happened. I think I had some egg white mucus. Mucus. Yeah, you know what I mean. On Saturday when we were out. And then Sunday it went up a little bit. And then Monday, obviously, I couldn't get a temp, but I got my positive OPK. And then this is when I think I ovulated too. By the way, my sore nipples also lasted for pretty much like the whole week ever since I said that last week. So they're still there, not as bad. They're kind of letting go a little bit, but it was really bad. So yeah, this is when I think I ovulated. So it went high, and then it went high again, and then it went high again, and this was this morning. Now with this one, like I said, I don't think if it would have been a little bit cooler and I would have gotten a little bit more sleep, I don't think it would have been quite as high, but it still would have been up in that range. So I'm hoping that this is it, and that means that I'm actually ovulating. It will be so exciting to know that the Femara works and we actually got some chances. So fingers crossed. Okay, so I'll show you guys my OPKs. Hold on. Okay, so these are like the OPKs from like last week that you guys seen. I think these were like the last ones that you seen. That was all on Friday. And then, okay, so then this was, let me get this straight, Saturday. And then Sunday. Okay, so then this was, okay, so this was Monday morning, first morning urine. And then this was the one that was so dark. Like, it's obviously not the same darkness, but it was really, really dark when you first seen it. And then obviously this looks like nothing now, but they were the same darkness too, and that gave me the smiley face. And then those were the ones in the afternoon just to kind of test.